Terry and I are out here on the Digby Neck, and this is a location I have not been to before. Terry was here one time briefly years ago. Terry's finding a walking stick for himself. And this place is called Gulliver's Cove, and we're looking for some porcelain agate. I'm told there's some nice porcelain agate here. Looks like Terry might have found a little piece. This is the kind of stuff we're looking for, but a little bit bigger and a little bit nicer. First couple steps on the beach, found a piece. That's a good sign. So we're probably gonna make our way over there. I heard the left is the way to go. Maybe it's not a very big beach, so we'll probably explore the whole thing. So we'll film it if we find it. It's a nice seam here. This is the stuff we're looking for here. This is a beach, really weathered piece, but this will clean up nice. Show it when we get home. Terry found a face. Two white eyes with big old lips on it. Finding a few pieces. Some small seams. This one has some nice green in it. I don't have any wet. These are all dry because we're way up at the high water mark. Tide's all the way out. But I'll get some of this stuff wet later and show you. Some more stuff here. Here's some flame on it. This is one of the nicer pieces I found so far. We'll show these wet when we get back to the shop. Found a couple more pieces here. This is one of the bigger ones I found so far. It's a little bit sun-baked, but once cut and wet, that'll look really nice. This is banded beauty. It's a nice little tumbler. Couple more pieces. This one's interesting with the bands. I'm really far from water, so I can't get it wet. You can see the banding in it. So that's a good one. And while I'm standing here, I saw this center in the ground. Looks like the cousin to the one I found earlier. Some nice banding in that. Really nice. Haven't found any of the big ones yet. Hopefully we'll come across them here soon. Something hiding down here. Looks promising. It's a big rock with a seam in it. Looks like red jasper mixed in with some chalcedony, and not too far from there I found this small piece which looks like it's from the same seam. Nice little tumbler. Barry found some up here in the bank. Pulled some down. That's some nice big porcelain stuff. Throw some of that in the bag. We'll clean it up when we get home. There's a nice piece right there. Looks like it's been there a while. Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, that's a nice piece there.
a big one down and it busted up.
No, this one's been sun-baked.
No, that's a different one. Yeah. This orange stuff over there.
That's the size we're looking for. That's a nice piece there. Again, not near a water source, so we'll get this wet here in a little bit and show you. Here's a big thick seam. Some pink porcelain agate. That's about 3 inches wide there. We're looking for that stuff, but loose on the beach. Looks like we found the source to some of it. It's all this porcelain agate mineralization here in this water crevice here. Lots of it here. All of it coming down here. It's a big wide 6-inch seam there. There's a couple pieces I found just lying here at the base. It's all broken here. So Terry and I walked around the point, went through the trail up there in the woods, came down onto this. There's another little cove here, and we found some really nice seams here in the bedrock. Look at these seams. The banding and the porcelain banding and the concentric banding. Very nice.
Yeah, it's a shame that you'd never get it out without.
No, you can't get that out of there.
Destroying it.
Can't get that out of there.
Move your phone.
Some more over here. Running down here. We found the source. Stuff there. It's always a really good feeling when you find the source of something.
Yeah, sure.
Not too far from the source seam here, I found this nodule. So we'll cut that when we get home. It's laced with all that porcelain agate. Also found this nodule. That's a saginite. Some really nice saginite pattern in this. Found this hunk of chalcedony. And I found this other agate, which has a little bit of porcelain in it, but looks a little agate-y. Seam agate. A couple other pieces. I'm over by water now, so I can get these wet. This is really beautiful stuff.
Handsome, handsome, handsome.
It's very, very nice.
Mr. Rockhounding Life on the Digby coast.
Okay, we're back in the shop from our Gulliver's Cove trip, and I've selected some rocks to cut. I've got a bunch more in the bucket, but obviously I can't cut them all in this video, so we got to shorten it a bit. I will not show the cuts on this video. What I'll do is I'll cut them off camera, and then I'll show the before and afters at the end. Basically what I got here, I got one of my saginite nodules, and then a bunch of examples of the porcelain agate. And this cool little basalt seam, which had some green and orange in it. I'll probably cut all that basalt away and get a nice thin seam there. And this was our find of the day, I'd say. It's a nice thick seam of the porcelain agate, so we're going to cut that one. A couple smaller seams here, so like I said, we'll cut all these off camera, and I'll do some befores and afters for the end of the video. So that does it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.